Good morning and welcome to Vacation Bible School 2020. This year, our theme is We Are the Church Together. We look a little different this year. We are not there in person with you. We are going to do this virtually. And every day you hear a Bible story. After that Bible story, I've tried to think up some science experiments that will illustrate that story for you. Today I have helpers with me, Aislinn and Avery, and my name is Judy, and we're going to do a chemical reaction today. The reason we're going to do a chemical reaction today is because your story was about Peter and the disciples listening to Jesus. And he said to them, stop what you're doing, drop everything, come with me immediately. And they did. So I was thinking I need to find an experiment that will show you an immediate response. And that would be something that has a chemical reaction. Do you know what a chemical reaction is?
I think it's when you combine two or more substances to make a product.
You're absolutely right. And when we do that, sometimes new things form from that.
You mean like when we bake a cake, we mix flour, sugar, eggs, and oil together, and it makes a solid cake?
It makes a solid cake, and we can't take those eggs back out of the cake once it's made, can we? No. So in a chemical reaction, we're going to put two substances together, or more, 2, 3, 4 substances, and we're going to put them together, and we're going to form a new product. Sometimes that new product may get hot. Sometimes it may be a solid changing to a liquid. Sometimes it might be a liquid changing to a solid. Sometimes you might see a change in color or a difference in shape. So today, our experiment called Elephant's Toothpaste hopefully is going to be a fun illustration for you of a chemical reaction. And what we need today to do this is we need a plastic bottle, dry yeast, warm water, dish soap, food coloring, hydrogen peroxide, and safety goggles. Because whenever we're doing an experiment, safety is critical.
You must put on the goggles because hydrogen peroxide can irritate your eyes if it hits them out.
So remember, safety
Is no accident.
We are prepared. Put your goggles on, girls. And Aislinn, I'm going to ask you to take the half a cup of hydrogen peroxide and pour it into the bottle. As soon as she's finished with that, Avery, take a big squirt of dish soap and put it into the bottle and then swirl it together a little bit. Okay? The next thing we need to do is add our food coloring. So we have 2 food colors that we've chosen, blue and green. And when you put this in, you're going to put it very carefully down the side of your bottle. The next thing we need to do is add our warm water to the yeast, and we need to mix that for about 30 seconds. And while she's mixing that, she's mixing it to get any lumps out of it to make sure it's nice and smooth and liquidy. Now, yeast does not like hot water, kids. It will kill the yeast, and it doesn't like really cold water. So you want to make sure that your water is lukewarm. So you can touch your water with your finger ahead of time to make sure it feels like kind of comfortable bath water that you would get in.
Mix until you get all the lumps out.
It might take a while.
Step back and do its thing.
If I turn this, Can you see the blue stripe and the green stripe coming down the toothpaste? Avery, go ahead and touch it, see what you think. Has it changed at all?
Yeah, it feels foamy and bubbly and hard.
And hot. It feels hot. So yes, we had a chemical reaction that caused heat and definitely changed form, that it's a liquid, but it is very foamy and bubbly. And it will keep working until the yeast and the hydrogen peroxide are all mixed together. So that's how you make elephant's toothpaste. And I hope you enjoyed our experiment today. Next week we'll be back and bring you another experiment. I hope you look forward to it, and we hope you have a wonderful week at Vacation Bible School.